Hey everyone, I'm Jason, and welcome back to Robot Wants It All. Today we're playing Robot Wants Fishy, specifically the classic map, and we're going to try to beat the level in under 20 minutes on the in-game timer. As you can see, my best time is just under 16 minutes. That's really hard. When I played this game online, I considered anything under 30 or even 40 minutes to be a good time. Under 20 minutes, in my book, for this game, is quite impressive. I personally find this to be one of the most challenging of the Robot Wants games, but I think 20 minutes should be doable. Let's see if I can pull that off. If I sound a bit different this time, it's because I've been sick the past week. I do have a cough drop, which is helping me out quite a bit right now. But if you notice that I sound a little bit different, that's why. This is a Chronix shard. They deduct 5 seconds from the in-game timer, which is not that much. Mainly they're just collectible. There are 50 in the game. You can go and collect all of them if you so desire, but we're just going to try to get the best time. And some of them take a lot more time to collect than they are worth. These little crabs are called crobs in the in-game dictionary. This is our first mini-boss, the Dungeon S Crab. There's a lot of dodging that is required to be good at this game, or even to be bad at this game. To complete the game, there is a lot of dodging that is necessary, which at times can be frustrating, particularly when your attack is not very powerful compared to the health of the enemies. We're heading next to the Crystal Caverns to collect a power-up there. Rust proofing, which will allow us to swim in water. We won't head straight to a water portion of the map right away, because we're going to be heading into the supply closet where we're going to dodge bullets and eventually collect the double jump power-up. Each of these bad robots takes 3 bombs to kill, and you die in a single hit. So they are better defended than you are at this point in the game. So many bullets. Each one of them will just kill you instantly. And of course, just like Gandalf or Usador, you can just come back from your last save point. I suppose there aren't save points per se in wizard lore, but you know, death is merely temporary for Tolkien-esque wizards. To quote Usador the Blue, "What, am I just going to not come back?" That's a reference that a very small number of you will get who watch Magic Tavern. So, died for the first time there in the supply closet. Dying there is not the worst thing in the world, because we were heading back this way anyway. Oh, there we go. Now we have the shield, which means we can take 2 hits before dying, instead of just dying in 1 hit. Oh, I need this. There we go. Okay, heading next to the flooded depths, where we will probably also die quite a bit. I think I only died the 1 time in the supply closet, so that's not too bad. Or twice. Once after having gotten the power up. This is another one of the mini-bosses, the Optus Angler. Its one vulnerable spot is its dangling light in front of its face. So you have to hit that spot over and over in order to take out the enemy and collect the next power-up, which you do need to complete the game. I tried completing the game without the power-up, and realized that nope, you do need that. So we will need to wait for the snail to turn around. We're going to use our tri-prism to deflect the bullet, knock out that coral, not quite, wasn't quite there, and there we go. And use our shield to take the one hit we need in order to get the multi-bomb. Now we will die and be sent, oh, nope, didn't hit one of the save points on the way. Wanted to be sent back, but not quite that far. That's fine. So now we have the multi-bomb, which we can use for the next mini-boss, which will help out quite a bit. So this is where, on a previous playthrough, I rage quit, to be perfectly honest. There we go! Okay. So this is DOS Boxen. Once you kill one of the two boxes, the remaining box will become quite upset with you because their friend has passed, and kind of a sad part of the game, but necessary in order to get the Fishy and complete the game. But always an enemy I felt sorry about taking out. This is so much easier when you have the multi-bomb power-up, because instead of having to hit them twice, you just hit them once, but with two bombs in one strike, which saves quite a bit of hassle, frustration, and time. Oh, so many bullets. So many bullets. And gonna die here quite a bit. Yep. those 2 turrets left. There we go. Okay. Multi-bombs make Phase 2 quite a bit easier here as well. The secret to a good time on this map is to unlock the multi-bombs early, rather than just waiting until the logical point when you normally would at the end, as it makes some of the earlier parts of the map, which you can play after obtaining the multi-bomb if you get the multi-bomb early, quite a bit easier. It's nice if you still have the shield if you're knocked off into the middle, because that allows you to get some good hits while you're inside the Drill Baby mini-boss. There we go. So next we are actually going to face off against the actual final boss, which is this final stretch, where there is a place where you have to take damage, which you have to have your shield for, and then you cannot take damage after that, which is very frustrating, again, because at that point you just have the one shot, and then it's insta-death and sent back to the last save point, which is quite a bit away from where you're trying to go. It's not a boss in the typical sense, but it is, in terms of difficulty, the most challenging part of the game, so I am fine calling it the final boss of the game. This is the part where you have to take damage, because those spikes will kill you, or they will damage you. So that's where your shield goes away, and you cannot take damage between here and obtaining the key, which is the last thing you need to finish the game. Of course, you do have your tri-prism, which you could use, but it's just a lot easier when there just aren't bullets heading your way. There we go. Okay, and that is the golden key. We just need to make it back to the beginning to get our next pet. So within the Robot Once series, this comes third after Robot Once Kitty and Robot Once Puppy, and before Robot Once Ice Cream, which we have already played through. So this is actually where we started. The golden key unlocking the golden door, and we got the fishy in under 19 minutes. So 18 minutes and 56 seconds on the nose. Robot got fishy. Kitty loves fishy. And our cat eats our fish, which we worked so hard to get right off the bat. So that is the ironic ending for Robot Wants Fishy. Let's take a look at our awards. Speedy, Agile, Nice Shot, Classic Map. So that's a good time. That's a very good time. Under 20 minutes, under 19 minutes. I think that's good enough to post. Thank you all for watching this video. If you want to check out my review of the game Pilgrims, I have that available on my blog Meticulous Musings. Link to that will be in the description below. But make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my next Let's Play when I get around to making it. But until next time, have a good day.